first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And no chance. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing right away on the game's first play. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun. Here is Klubnik. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On third down, it's Allen. He will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
Great time to call up the draw. I mean, think about it. Like, it's third down, medium. Everyone's thinking this is third and pass. What are those defensive linemen doing? They are rushing the passer. Really nice change of pace here by the offensive play caller, and picks up a nice first down.
They put Wilson in motion. Play fake, and here's Klubnik. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside the 35. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. The motion man here is Mitchell. They'll run on 1st down, and here's Allen. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe if he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Throwing on 2nd down, Klubnik. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air is Klubnik on 3rd down. He's good to hook up there to Cooper. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Jets 1st down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Riley Moss on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Broncos' 14-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Klubnik. That one intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
8-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So anytime you find yourself in a backed-up situation like this, Mike, there's 2 goals. You want to pick up 2 first downs, and then after that, of course, you want to go down and score. So first objective is complete. Let's see if they can pick up another.
Again, it's Harvey. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's
Nixon from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Broncos' 1st down.
Now hand up, that's Harvey running left. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Melton on a stop. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
26 yards. First down, Denver.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Harvey.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? There's a short one taken by Ingram. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
On the ground, this is Harvey. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Nix to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Nix. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On 2nd down, it's Klubnik. He'll try to work the screen with Allen. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On 3rd and long, here's Klubnik. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
He's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Third and 11. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
That's almost unfair. I mean, 4th and a mile. You got nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's able to just tuck it down and pick it up with his legs. There's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that play, and you can see a lot of those defenders hanging their heads saying, we know we just gave them one.
Nix's pass complete to Cortland Sutton. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Now they'll pitch it out here. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and long. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and now it's 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's a 2nd and 9. Klubnik now from the gun. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jake York to kick off for the Jets.
Defenses control the first half, but when will we see some points? Hopefully soon, as this third quarter begins. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw for Nix. Catch made there by Waddle.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
That's caught left side by Ingram. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Looked like he bounced up okay after that hit. He does deliver the first down. Back to throw is Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down. Throwing is Nix. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down. Nix. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey.
Number 12, R.J. Harvey, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal.
44-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Penei Nwanwu now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the handoff, and it's Allen. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun is Klubnik. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A nice throw by the rookie from Clemson. It gets his guys a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. They put Wilson in motion. They'll run here with Allen. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6. Man of the gun. Here is Klubnik. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
This is 3rd and 6. The motion man here is Mitchell. From the shotgun, it's Klubnik. This one intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Brings up second and 2.
A run once more, that's Harvey. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's hot, left side, it's complete. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Broncos.
First down, Denver.
Throwing, Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's 1st and goal. Harvey will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Denver.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Broncos are out to a 10-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We'll go play action here with Klubnik. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. In there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. 3rd and very long. To throw is Klubnik. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down by D'Angelo Cobbs. It's a pickup of 3.
To throw is Nix. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. It's about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Jets nothing. Will Lutz.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it is Klubnik. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Jaquan McMillan.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Harvey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down. Handoff now for Harvey. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. Next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets are going to take possession.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now, Klubnik. That's dropped off for Allen. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Long story, it's a lot. Now my circle's so small that it's closer to a dot. They thought I was repping Rape Street. I'm turning up the watch.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. On the handoff, it is Allen.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. First down, 10 yards to go. Here's Klubnik. Oh, for the 5th. He is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
A run with Harvey. He can be slowed up and taken down. That play goes nowhere. Stopped behind the line for a loss.
A loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous, but he's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. They'll run on 1st down, and here's Allen. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2
yards on the pickup.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And
into space, inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. On now, Cade York for the point after. His kick is good, and the Jets are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Jets 7. Cade York to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. Inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Lutz for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Just 1 second. All that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Here's Williams on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one as they cruise to an easy road victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.